So the chair now recognizes the gentleman from Georgia, Mr. Carter, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Davidson, for being here. It's a pleasure to have you. I wanted to talk about NTIA's lab, the Institute for Telecommunication Scientists, ITS, as I think you call it. I know that it conducts important tests and research to solve challenging technical issues and to use spectrum more efficiently. It's also one of the key drivers, I believe, in freeing up federal spectrum for commercial use. Can you please speak to the importance of ITS and what you envision it doing for over the next 3 years?
Well, I'm glad you raised it. It's not necessarily always a well-known part of NTIA, and I've been learning a lot about it. It is really a national treasure. We have this lab that is based out in near Boulder that has capabilities, engineers, computer scientists, people who model spectrum interference and understand it, people who can do testing around spectrum and real research. And I will say it's never been more important. I think the recent months and the kinds of conflicts we've had over spectrum have made it clear how important it is for us to have real resources to come up with a common source of truth about where there is, kind of data that shows there are problems and where there isn't. And so my hope is that we can really build up those capabilities both within, the spectrum team here in DC and also our lab out in Colorado to do that work. And just as a great example, we are now embarking on a project with the Department of Defense, a 5G challenge, to look at how 5G deployment might affect their equipment. So just like the commercial aviation industry is interested, as you can imagine, the Defense Department's quite interested too. And we'll have to send you some pictures. We just did a great test where we had some of the military helicopters and equipment out at our testing facility, kind of seeing what the interference looks like with 5G. That's the kind of cutting edge work that we want to do, and I hope we will continue to do in the year to come.
Well, good. I understand there's some legislation out there that would take care of ITS, and in fact, I think it's my legislation, so I hope that you'll be looking for it. Anyway, you just alluded to the fact that you're working with the Department of Defense, you're working with the FAA and others about the problem that 5G may have in the C-band. Can you describe the working relationships that NTIA has with the FAA, Department of Transportation, Department of Defense, along with any other interagency communication problems that need to be addressed?
Well, I think we do meet regularly with these other federal agencies, and there are good mechanisms I call it at the staff level for kind of technologists to meet with technologists, engineers to meet with engineers. We have the two committees, the IRAC, one of them, which has now been going on for quite a while. We have a group called PPSG, and I'm going to get the acronym wrong, but we have these working groups to discuss the technical and policy challenges. We know we need to strengthen those, and I think my sense is that we need to strengthen the political layer as well and make sure that coordination's happening, at the highest levels of our agencies. And so that's really why we need a national spectrum strategy. That's why I was glad to launch this initiative with the FCC chairwoman this week. And I just say, stay tuned for more. This is a high priority for us to make sure we're communicating well with the federal users.
Mr. Davidson, you and I have talked before, and I've explained to you, as I think a lot of people know, there are two Georgias. There's Atlanta and there's everywhere else. And I represent everywhere else. And, we need broadband in South Georgia. And I get it. I know there are urban deserts, but at the same time, we are really struggling down here. And what I wanted to just say real quickly is that, and we've got the funds coming in the BIF, and they've been authorized, and now we're seeing what's going to happen. But I just want to make sure that we're not going to have any kind of undue regulatory obligations, such as product and service mandates or open access requirements, so that this would interfere with the deployment of broadband in the rural areas in particular.
Well, as we discussed, you represent a very beautiful part of Georgia, as I know, and we want to work with you, and we want to make sure I'll just say we are laser focused on fast, accountable deployment. That is our focus. That is what we are going to be what we're working on, and those are the issues that we're going to be thinking about: how to do that quickly and how to do it accountably. And I'll just say that's my focus.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.